What's up, guys? It's the one, the only, the Ramon Gamer here, coming to you with another review. This time it's going to be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I was really skeptical on getting this version of Call of Duty this year because I wasn't big on the last couple years, like Black Ops 2 or Ghost. I couldn't really get into them much, and I figured they were just the same thing over and over again. But we had a new studio doing it this year, and I wanted to see if they held up their own against other studios like Infinity Ward and Treyarch. And so let's find out if they did. In this game, you takes place sort of in the future. You start as a character called Jack Mitchell, who begins working for the United States military and goes on a mission somewhere in Korea. And your best friend ends up getting killed, and you lose your arm. And while you're at your best friend's funeral, his father offers you a second chance sort of ordeal, which is really cool because you don't get that many second chances in life. So, and they're making and this company he's offering you is a company called Atlas, who is making very good technical advances within electronics, electronics and technology. And so you have all these cool gadgets that you get with work in there. Like you have these cool jetpacks, which are called Exos, and you get really cool shields and stuff like that. And we've never seen anything like jetpacks within a Call of Duty game before, and they work really well, even in the multiplayer. Like if you're in trouble, you can use them to jump up and get really high and like go over a wall or something, so no one can see, so you can get away from them more easily, which makes it more fair. Um, and you have these really cool gloves that can make you climb the walls, just like Spider-Man, which I thought was so cool because I'm a big fan of comic book heroes. I'm like, man, you feel like a superhero in this game. And they have all these other cool not bombs, grenades and stuff, like a mute charge and all that stuff, and one where you can see through walls and tag the enemies and go and blast in them, and it's just really cool. And what you just saw there was called a smart grenade. You throw it and it tracks wherever enemy's closest and it goes right at them, which I think is super awesome. I can't even explain it. It's just so cool, like how many different gadgets this game has and everything like that. I wish these games were. The only problem I have with this game is I wish it was co-op. Like you could co-op the campaign with a friend. The campaign will take you about 8 hours long. It will take you about 8 hours long. That's how long it will take you. Anyway, back to the story mode there. Um, Sorry, I got off track there. Anyway, yeah, you start working for this company called Atlas, and Kevin Spacey was rolled as the character, and Troy Baker plays as the main character, Jack Mitchell there, and he seems to be doing a lot of games. Like, I mean, he's done a lot of games the past, like last year he did Arkham Origins, he did The Last of Us, Booker, and Bioshock Infinite, played as friggin' the Joker in Arkham Origins. I think I just said that though. And he's done this game. He's done a lot over the past couple years, and he does a fantastic job. The story in this game is very well done. Now the gameplay is your typical I feel it's no longer like your typical first-person shooter. Sure, it is that. It is exactly a first-person shooter, but you're doing different things this one. I mean, like you got new gadgets. So you could be climbing walls, or like scaling walls, or you also use a recon drone in this game. You use that quite a bit in the game, which is kind of like a cool change of pace. And you can use this to and you can use this to tag enemies a lot, but it's only during certain missions that you can do it, and you get a lot of cool other things to do. Like you get this big machine in one of the missions, which makes you feel like a total badass because you're just like blasting everyone away. You're like, okay, you're like 100 enemies there, no problem, just blast them away. You got 3 helicopters, that's not a problem, just blast them away. That sort of thing, which is really cool. And um, the levels in this game, oh my gosh, Sledgehammer, I give you a hand clap for that because I applaud you. You did such a really well done job with this game. I find that it feels like a new, refreshing game, which makes you can't wait to see a second installment of what you guys are going to do next. And every level in this game felt like it was a game coming out of a. It was a level coming out of like a movie or something. Like the one you were seeing here right now is one called Traffic, and it made me feel like I was in the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, I think it was, because it's just so cool. Like you're hanging off the back of a car, and then there's like trucks coming at you, and you have to dodge them and jump on them, take the guy out. It's just really cool. And there's so much explosions in this game. I swear, it would not surprise me at all if Michael Bay had inspired some of the team to do this. So one level you're like in the middle of traffic, like getting almost run over by all these vehicles. The next you're like in an apocalypse or in like a what do you call that? North Pole kind of uh, like weather condition place, and you fall down like in this huge cave, and it's just everything like that is just so amazing. I've never seen anything like it as far as a first-person shooting game. I've never seen it look so awesome and beautiful and everything like that. Now to talk about the multiplayer. Now this is everyone's bread and butter with this game. It's you either love it or you hate it, and usually I don't like it. I haven't really liked a multiplayer in Call of Duty since I'd probably say Modern Warfare 2. Or, yeah, probably Modern Warfare 2. Now, it is so different this year because you have all these gadgets that you can do. You have all these new gadgets up your arsenal with this game, like the Exos, which is like your jetpack, and you have a shield a really cool shield that you can use and everything like that. Now, and they have new weapons and everything, and they have like it almost seems like a new perk system. Like, say if you're not that great at multiplayer, so you want to say if you want to what's it called? Yeah, say if you're not that great in the game, so you're like, okay, I know I'm never gonna get to that kill streak number, so I'll use this points to add another attachment to my gun, which is really cool that you can do that. I really like it. Now, when I had first got this game, I had prestige within a week's time. I know people say, oh, that's a long time or whatever, but I was like I said, I'm not really a big multiplayer person with these games, but this one I'm actually a huge fan of, and your gadgets actually help you a lot with this. Like if you're outnumbered by 2 or something like that, and you're trying to take 2 guys on, and you want to get out of there, you can easily just blast up through. You can easily just jump up through with your exo, and you can get away. Or you can slide on the ground with your exo and like shoot as you're sliding, which is really cool and really helpful. Now my verdict for this game is I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10 easily. Easily a 10 out of 10. I didn't see any bugs with it when I was playing the story mode. So it was a complete game. It wasn't a broken game to me, which I found we'd be getting a lot of, which is ridiculous. Every level was new and exciting. The story level was awesome. I loved the new gadgets. I loved the guns we got in it. I loved basically just everything about it. I loved the voice acting, and I loved the graphics. The graphics were probably the best I've seen to date on the PS4, and I honestly mean that. So I can't wait to see what Sledgehammer has done with this game. Good job, you guys. I give you a 10 out of 10. See you guys later. Thank you.
Boy, no dozing. Job's not over till I say it is.